Okay, it's time to start working on this sprayer. Please excuse the noise in the background. Unlike Pug, I'm not going to run a generator to drown out my neighbors. Anyways, this is a 3-horse Briggs & Stratton. It has most likely points in condenser. There is no spark. I have checked it 2 different ways by spraying carburetor cleaner in the carburetor and using a spark tester. So there's nothing. So my idea is what I'm going to do is pull the flywheel off and get down to where the points are and clean them and see if we get spark. I would normally replace the coil with an electronic one, but I don't have any kicking around. Also, when you go to install them, the space difference is a little wee bit different. I found that out on the rototiller. The roundness of the flywheel was the same, but the space between the 2 bolts are different. And it actually still runs, but it's only, the coil's only being held on by 1 little bolt. So I don't really want to screw this one here up. So I'm going to run it the way it is and clean the points and clean up the points. So we'll get the flywheel off and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, I know this is the absolute wrong way to do this, but to get these off, hammer, tap on the edge. You will bang them up a little wee bit. But as long as you only pay attention to 2 of them, you still have 2 of them to mount your fan to. And we're off. And this flywheel will most likely have to be hit on the end. Socket over the end, popped off flywheel. So a 13mm socket fits pretty good over the end. So what I'm going to do is take a hammer like this, with something prying from back, and this flywheel will come right off. There we go, a couple hits, it's off. No damage to the end of the flywheel. And this is actually the same way Taro fixes all, takes them off. For bigger flywheels, I do use a puller, but as you can see, there's no real spot to put a puller on this, unless you have one of the ones that can go around it. And like I thought, points in the condenser. So I'm gonna we'll look for some sandpaper, take this cover off. Hopefully I can clean them up and we can get spark out of this little engine, and we'll see if it will run. Okay, I found something I wasn't really suspecting underneath the points cover. It was full of water. Luckily it's down near the bottom, so the points are up here. Here's the condenser points, but the condenser did get some yucky muddy water on it. So it looks like someone did try and seal it at one time right here. So I'm hoping they're okay. So like I said, I don't think I have one. So let's have to wait and see. Okay, after a bunch of work, having to remove the head, I ended up having a stuck exhaust valve. It will actually run, and I had to replace the spark plug. It was pretty corroded, so it will run. I don't know if it's going to start back up again, but we'll try it. So I had low compression due to the exhaust valve, but let's give it a quick try and see what happens. Make sure that's away from there. I hate these pull cords. Please stand by. Okay, let's try that again. Ran into a little bit of a technical difficulty. That's next to be fixed. So there we go. It will run. The very first time it fired, it did not squeal, so it's definitely dry in there. So I'm going to take care of that right now. But it runs. Next, also after the pull cord, is go through the carburetor, see if it's working. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it's not too bad. These carburetors are very simple, but will it run? Yes. What was the problem? No spark, stuck exhaust valve. The points may have been okay, but I upgraded to the electronic ignition anyways, got rid of the points, so I had one, might as well use it. So far invested $0, which I'm hoping to keep it very low. So I'll talk to you later. Please keep it right like always, and please try and comment.